living room, and I thought I'd give you a tour of our kitchen as well, because it's kind of unique in the sense that we have 4 animals staying in our kitchen. So here we go. Okay, so this is our living room, and as you can see we have an open plan kitchen, which isn't always ideal because I kind of like things to be hidden, especially dishes, but this is the way it is. So I couldn't do the dishes for the video, sorry, because the dishwasher is full and it's still busy. So excuse the mess. But here we have our recycling bin, and we have our washing machine and our dishwasher, and immediately you can see a strange cage here in the corner. It is empty at the moment because our 2 rabbits are playing outside. I try to put them outside as often as possible, so don't stress if you don't see any food or water. Everything is outside for them where they can play. So over here we have 3 cupboards with all our cutlery, or not cutlery, you know, dishes, plates and the glasses and cups and things. This is very handy because it's close to the dishwasher, so we can pack it away, put it away easily. There I just have some recipe books. I'm really into banting, so you'll see a lot of the banting recipe books over there. And here we have our little notes thing. I remember buying this when we moved into our flat, when we first got married, so this is a very special piece. As you can hear, the dishwasher is going. See, I didn't lie, it's still busy and making a noise. Okay, so then over here we have what we call the sideboard. This is actually a piece that goes along with a dining room set, but we bought it when we moved into our flat to actually use as a TV stand to put our TV on, and you know, a nice lamp and other decor items. We did not have space for this in the living room anymore. In the previous video, like I said, we've probably changed the living room 7 or 8 times before. So this used to be where the TV was, but I moved it into the kitchen. Behind this little piece of material over here is actually a door, but this door does not work. We did replace the door, but it simply can't open, and yeah, we've given up on that battle, so we don't use this door at all. But I think it makes a cute scene over here. There I just put up some kind of fairy lights going on over there. So this is what we call primarily our tea station. So Franz and I love having tea in the evenings after dinner. We just chat and talk about how our day was and things that we look forward to and things that we need to discuss. So we call this our tea station. In Afrikaans ons teestasie. And yeah, here we just have our teas and coffees. This I bought for Francia for our 5-year anniversary. 2 days ago was actually our 6-year wedding anniversary, but it's just a little, you know, wooden box that you can keep your tea in, and yeah, because that's part of our ritual, I thought it was a symbolic gift. So then on this side we have what I call our vegetable station, although it's also kind of for the animals, the pets. Here I just put some fresh fruit and vegetables, and then also here I have all of the peanuts and the food for our animals. So this is this side of the kitchen. Then we have our fridge. This is actually very handy, just a pair of scissors that you can easily reach. Over here, things that people gave to us. We don't really like fridge magnets that much, in the sense that we will fill the entire fridge, but we do love having some of them. My brother that went to Las Vegas, and his girlfriend that went to Croatia, and then also just some spiritual magnets that people gave to us that are very special. And then here are all the places that we visited. We went to Paris and Strasbourg and Germany, Prague, and then once again Berlin. This was actually Füssen, the town of Füssen. So this is our fridge, and now we get to the interesting part. So we also have 2 birds living in our kitchen. So this is Luft. Hello, Luft. He hates me with a passion. I don't know why. He loves Francie. You can see him be very aggressive. No, oh, what's happening? Oh no, he's going away. Luft. Anyway, so this is his house. He has lots of toys and fresh vegetables, and then he's just on a little basket there, where we keep all of the things for the animals, the newspaper and some extra food and things like that. So he's close to the window. I believe that animals should get vitamin D and be close to natural sunlight. We have 4 animals in cages, but I don't like animals in cages actually. So they are outside as often as possible. I also put their cages outside in the garden and they walk around in the garden. Unfortunately, at the moment in South Africa we have a lot of cases of bird flu and just bird illnesses going around. So I try to keep them away from the wild birds as often as possible, but it's not always possible. So as you can see, he's having breakfast. Luft. Hello. He loves his breakfast. Then over here we just have the sink. Nothing much going on there. Outside we have lots of fruit trees, and yeah, we have a fig tree and some blueberries and things, which is really nice to go outside and to pick those. Then over here we have Cha-Cha. So he is a Jardine parrot. He used to have a very, very big cage, which was like twice the size and, you know, really tall, but it took up a lot of space, and it also was a lot of work to go put him outside. So we recently, when we moved to the living room, we moved him into this cage. He's used to this cage because this is his travel cage that I used to take him to the vet, and also if we go away on holiday, he goes in this cage to the pet shop where they watch him or look after him. And so he is used to the cage. He got in very comfortably and he likes it a lot. There's no complaints. Here he is. Hello, Cha-Cha. Hello, Cha-Cha. He's actually very, very friendly, but he doesn't like a camera being in his face. So he's also very close to the window, and I opened this window. Yesterday a wild bird actually flew in and came to steal some of his food, so I actually have to close this up a bit because I don't want the wild animals to come in, especially with the bird flu going on. So he absolutely loves this thing. You can see all of the pieces of corn that's already gone over there and on the floor. I got this for him yesterday and he started with this morning, so this will probably be finished by tomorrow morning. Yeah, so this is his house. He's always outside you know, I try to put him outside as much as possible. And here I also have a plate of fresh food. He finished it this morning, so he can come out and enjoy that. And he's really happy here in the corner. This time of morning, which is just after 10, it is time for his morning nap. So I don't know if you can see, but he's like really on his way to take a nap. Cute. I actually feel very shy showing this on camera, but this is our little stove. It's not the best, but we got this when we moved into the house and it works perfectly, so that's fine. And I'm just happy to have something to cook with. Then we have our microwave on this side. Then over here we have things that we don't use that often. So I put all of my medicines and things in there, all of my medication, and then those are just things that I use for entertaining and things. And yeah, Over here, we always in our house, we have a little book with things that we write there, shopping lists, things to do if we have to remember anything, like when we have tea in the evening and we say, oh, we need to remember to find this person on the weekend or whatever, we make a little list there so that we can check it and tick it off as we go along. Then we have a very nice space here where we can cook. This is our bin. We always in the Van Wyk house have a toilet roll, not only for our noses but also for the pets if they ever make a mess. Then with the water restrictions, we try to keep extra water here. This little box is very handy because I put my phone and my glasses there, but inside also just things that I use often, like my earphones and my inhaler and things like that. So that's really handy and it keeps everything out of the way. This is actually, I don't want to take it out now because Cha-Cha, our parrot, is going to see it. There are just certain noises that he's not allowed to make. So if he makes them, then we just squirt him with water. It doesn't do any harm and it really disciplines him. He's really well behaved. And he can talk and whistle and do all the things that he wants. But there's just certain things that are not acceptable. I also change the setting and I use it to just spray the animals if it's really hot. I just squirt them 2 or 3 times just to cool them down, shame, because it can get really hot, especially in our house. Then over here we have our own homemade, handmade family crest. We did this in church one Sunday and we loved doing this, and I look at this all the time. I actually had to put it up this morning because it fell off because it's so hot here in Cape Town. I think just the press stick melted. Yeah, so this is our family values. We have 4 important values. The first one, well, the main theme is to align our time with our values. So to make sure that we always spend time based on what is important to us, because if you don't do this consciously, you know, life can just get the better of you. So we have our values there in no particular order. Family, to spend quality time with our family, which is just Francia and I until we have children. Then we like to celebrate and support, or to support and celebrate things that happen in family and friends' lives, and then also to remember God's word. So yeah, we just illustrated it there. So that's friends and family, that's quality time with each other. This is to celebrate things going on in people's lives, and this is to remember what God says in the Bible. The last thing is over here at the top. This we actually got from Francia's aunt, and that's one of the things that we're very excited to put in our new house, because that's very Cape Dutch. That's kind of a basin that they use to wash with, and that's really old. It comes from Francia's grandparents, so we are excited, very much excited to use that and, you know, to have a story to tell. As you can see, our kitchen is very much a zoo and I love it. I'm sure people will say it's not that hygienic, or I don't know, maybe some other people won't prefer that, but I just love coming home to an audience and little cute animals that are very excited to see me. I love caring for them and spending time with them, and yeah, just to have company while I cook and watch my YouTube videos. Every day when I get home and I cook, I put up the YouTube videos for the day, and yeah, our animals are very familiar with all of you YouTubers. I think just to have the picture completed, I'm going to go see if I can find the rabbits in the garden, and I'll show you that they do indeed exist. We don't just have an empty cage in the kitchen. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed seeing our zoo, also known as our kitchen. And yeah, let me know if you like these types of videos and if you would like me to do more tours of our house and our garden. But for the garden, we especially need Francia to be here because he is the expert there. But thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day and a wonderful week. See you next time. Bye!